Hey guys, so today I thought I would kind of show my knowledge of what I know about tubbing juvenile axolotls. Mainly I'm making this video just because I'm actually a new axolotl owner. I did a ton of extensive research before I got them, and I was trying to figure out, how do I tub them, what do I need to know, and everything I found was mainly about tubbing adult axolotls or brand new hatched axolotls, and not a lot about juveniles. And when they are below 5 inches, they can't be on sand. And right now I'm actually cycling my big 55-gallon tank, which doesn't have sand on it. I'm going to leave it bare bottom, but they obviously can't go in it just yet. So I thought I would just kind of put a video together, and maybe it'll help anyone else who's new at this, kind of just of all the information I've gathered, kind of what I figured out on my own, and so hopefully it helps. So this is my setup. I already took my axolotls out. They're sitting right here. So this is my one. This is Lotus. She's a Dirty Lucy, and she's 3 months, 3 inches. And then these guys are 3 months, 3 inches, from a different breeder. They're both from the same batch though. One is a golden albino and one's a regular albino. And their names are Sozin and Tinsin, because we like Avatar around here. So I have them in their containers already. Obviously there's holes poked in the top, which I just DIY'd to make sure they can still have air. I took the water, obviously you take the water that they were already in and you put them in there. You use a very fine net to get them out, because you don't want to hurt them. So anyways, this is my setup I have going. I have one giant container with 2 smaller but decently sized containers in there. The way I did this, so I was originally only supposed to have 2 babies coming and then a third one, which was going to be a little bit bigger than Yue, who's going in my 20-gallon that has sand on the bottom, is all ready to go. Yue is currently lost in the mail, so we're trying to figure out where he is right now, if he's doing well. I'll probably make another video on that, explaining kind of the situation and everything. Hopefully, once he shows up, hopefully still alive. But, so yeah, Sozin came with an extra one by surprise, which I'm totally fine with. I have the room for it. But they're now both in one container, which I know some people argue might not be a good thing because they could nip at each other's fins and things. So far I haven't seen any issues. They completely, just chill with each other, leave each other alone. I also have provided a lot of hiding spaces. So this is just like a $1 pot from Lowe's. And then these are like dollar leaves I got from Walmart. You can just cut them off of bouquets. Obviously you wash everything before you put them in, but I thought they would float. Sometimes they kind of float midway and sometimes they float to the bottom because they're kind of different sizes, but I've seen them like hide under these a lot. They seem to really enjoy it. And then I just used a mug too for the other one. It's, more like a color. It's dark on the inside, so when it's in the water it provides a really nice hiding spot for Lotus. And of course I put a leaf in there too. Definitely wanted to provide more hiding spots for the 2, since there are 2 in there. And then I'm gonna have to put new ice packs in. So twice a day I change out the ice packs I have in my freezer. The little ones are 99 cents at Walmart. These are, I think, $1.99, $2.99. They're really not that much. I got a couple of them so I could switch them out. So there's one's already frozen. when I do need to switch them out. And I just pack them here so I can make sure the water stays at a good cool temperature. I also am fortunate I have a giant walk-in closet, which is where I normally keep this, just because it has a door on it, and I wanted to make sure, since it's going to stay on the ground, that my dog and cat can't get to it and it's safe. My closet's also, or my room's in the basement, so it's cooler. My closet has a vent and a light, so I can turn it on, you know, and see very easily, and I can turn it off when I leave, so it provides a really nice, cool, dark space for them to just chill, which they really like. So, let me show you here. This is kind of, oh, I should also mention too, the reason I have them in one tank, tub, not only does it provide a good spot for like packing the ice and just keeping the extra stuff here. Like this is the cup I put the worms in to feed them and stuff, and their feeding tongs are down there, so it kind of keeps everything together. But in the one-off chance one of them could jump out because they got spooked or something, this ensures, you know, that kind of stops it really. I mean, they could technically jump out this way, but hopefully that wouldn't happen. This just kind of contains it and makes it way easier. So now that I'm going to do a water change, like I said, I already have them out and everything. These are kind of the supplies I have. So this is what I do for my beta tanks too, and it's been so much easier. So I already have my water, my clean water, and this is the bucket I use for clean water only, for any of my tanks. And I have my red bucket. And this is where I'm going to pour all the gross dirty water. So it's very simple. You just take your decorations out, you know, make sure they're kind of washed. I put them to the side. And I'm gonna try to do this one-handed, so I might make a mess. Actually, I might have to put this down. You can set it up here and you guys can kind of see. So I just take the bucket, obviously. Try to get all the gross bits out of it. And then I just pour the new water in. I need a camera person, honestly. There's just one of me. So pour the fresh water in. The tub also kind of prevents it from splashing everywhere because I'm kind of messy. And then this is the conditioner I use. It's Prime from Seacham. Pretty much anyone with an aquarium will probably recommend this brand to you for water dechlorinator. And at first I didn't really know why until I realized the other brand I was using, which I won't name names, but for my beta tanks, it was raising the pH levels, and so when I was testing them I couldn't figure it out. I was reading online that could be a case, so I got Prime, and it has worked wonders. Also, axolotls are a little more sensitive. You can't use any dechlorinator with aloe in it. I believe there's one other ingredient, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But Prime is always the safe way to go, and you can get it at, you know, any big chain store. You can get it off Amazon. You can get it at your local pet stores, I'm sure. So that's just something to keep in mind that I would recommend, and I'm sure pretty much anyone else would recommend. And it only takes a very little amount, so like I'm just gonna kind of, even that was probably a little too much. I just mix it up really quickly, just because I want to be sure. And I keep towels too. And then obviously I'm like, it's already cold, so I put the decorations back in. And then when I'm all done, I will repack it with ice. And that's pretty much it. If anyone who's a pro at this sees anything I did wrong, or has a critique or anything to add, I welcome comments. I would love to learn more. I'd love to learn if there's anything I could do better, because obviously all I want is the best for my little axolotls. That's why I've, you know, done extensive research before even getting them. I'm really careful about what I do. Oh, I should also tell you, for anyone new at this, you need to change your water at least once a day. Now, that is for one baby. Because I have two in here, I'm going to do it twice a day, because you can already see. So like, this is the worm bits, which also I usually feed them before I do the water change, because obviously, you know, the uneaten bits and stuff are gonna be at the bottom and gonna be what's spiking that ammonia. So it's easier to get that all out of the way now and then change into fresh water. But again, yeah, for two or more, definitely more frequently. They can get ammonia burn, and I mean, that's just terrible. I mean, ammonia spikes can kill them, just like with any fish. So another thing to really think about when tubbing any axolotl, but especially the babies. So hopefully this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if anyone has any other tips, you know, questions, comments, please put them down below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I plan on posting more videos, you know, all about my axolotls, any other information I might know that I think is helpful. If anyone has any ideas of videos they'd like to see me do, please let me know. And thank you for watching.